sleep alone. But I can't sleep alone.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cree, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I do my mini braids or individual braids. So I'm starting off on clean blow dried hair, and I'm just combing my hair out because I blow dried it the day before. As you can tell, it's a bit tangled, so I'm just gently using my wide tooth comb to comb through it. So one half of my hair is done, and I'm moving on to the other side. I start from the bottom and I start combing from my ends, and then I work my way up. It may look like I'm being rough, but I promise you I'm super gentle with my hair, and plus this is a bit fast forwarded. Okay, I'm almost done combing my hair out, and next is going to be parting. Okay, so now it's time to part. When looking at this hairstyle, I feel like parting plays a major role. I would say parting your hair is probably 40% and the actual braiding is 60%. And when I say because I'm doing it by myself and I can't really see, I was on a struggle bus. But it's okay. I'm just going to part it as straight as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Look good enough for me. Time to twist that section up. Now that I put that section in the bun to get it out the way, it's time to finish the U part that I'm making across the middle of my head. Making a U part just separates the front from the back. So I usually start in the back. Here we go again, trying to get these parts as straight as I can. It's so much easier if someone does the parting for you, so if you can find someone to do that, then I would definitely recommend that, because it will cut your time in half. When you're playing with it yourself, I feel like that's why it gets so time consuming. Now I'm going to bun this section. Yeah, it's a little lopsided, but it's okay. By the way, I usually pre-part almost everything, well, at least the major sections, before I start braiding it up. It just makes it so much easier because I can jump from one section to the next and don't have to stop to part in between, because those chunky parts are the most difficult, but the small individual box braid parts, those are easy. At this point, I said forget it. I was tired of trying to part blindly. So I left and went to get my mirror, and I'll be right back. When you have a mirror, it just helps to see or eyeball the part better. I'm using one mirror to reflect the back of my head into a bigger mirror so I can see the back of my head. I'm parting the next section straight across in the back, then I'm going to twist that up as well. That will do just fine. As of now, it looks like I have a mohawk in the back of my head. It's kind of different looking, but cool. Sometimes as I'm parting, the hair can get a little tangled, so I'm just using my comb to quickly run through, and then I want to twist it up.
But I can't sleep, I can't sleep alone. But I can't sleep, I can't sleep alone. But I can't sleep.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections in the back. It's time to get down to business, and we're going to work on this first section. I am using the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, the olive oil mangler butter cream, and my own personalized oil. So I do the lock method. I do leave-in, oil, and cream. Every time I do it this way and I unravel my hair about a month later, it's butter soft when I take it down. Like, amazing. After you rub the products on your hair, you're going to separate that small piece into 3 smaller sections. And I usually braid mine under, so under braiding, because if I braid it over on top, it looks crazy and then it flies in all types of directions. No one wants that. I like my braid to lay flat at the root, so if I want to style it later, it's just not sticking up in every single direction. Ooh baby, we got one done. Come in.
What do you mean, no the first? It is first.
Oh, thank you. I swear he be popping in like almost every time I record, and then he acts so surprised. I don't understand. So we're going to do this last braid and then we're done with this row. Let's see what this back row is looking like. It's looking pretty good. Now you see how easy it was to take that next section down? See, that's why I pre-parted beforehand. It's just, I'm on a roll and I don't have to be slowed down. As I'm under braiding to start my hair, I have to hold my arms up like that. Then later I end up switching my position and turning around because I can't continue to braid like that. It's just too tiring for my arms. So, and my hair is too long as well. So that's why I pull it down and keep going. So I'm just fast forwarding just a little bit there, and I'm starting on the 3rd row. You're probably wondering what happened to the other ones. Well, I didn't record it, so here we are.
We thought it was a lockdown. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn right. You should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets are flying. The people are rising.
We are making some good progress here. 3rd row is done. Like, I'm excited because I have this much hair done. And I would say in terms of braiding, I'm probably about 3 hours in, but total with the parting, I'm probably 4 or 5 hours in. I'm not gonna lie to you, braids are my favorite hairstyle, hands down. Like, I prefer to do braids over twists, curly styles, because it's just the best. Like, you can seal the moisture in your hair. It promotes hair growth. And it's a long-lasting protective style. Who doesn't want that? No, like for real, if I had to pick a hairstyle that I had to do for the rest of my life, every single month, it would be braids, and I would be happy. Time for the shine and jam. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why don't I use shine and jam for the rest of my hair? Well, those parts are underneath. I don't think anyone's going to be looking that closely at my scalp, at the braids underneath. I just put it at the top near the edge, like where that U part is, because those will be the final braids where everybody can see on top. So I like that to be slicked down. So I guess I didn't do all that bad on the parting, huh? Looks great. So moisturized and wonderful. And we have made it to the halfway point. And so you make me wanna shout, throw your hands up and shout, come on now, shout, hey, 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 hey. Moving on to the front, this is the next day. I think on the first day I spent about, I would say 6 to 8 hours on the back. And yeah, this is quite a long time. I'm working on those pre-parted sections for this particular part of my head. I didn't go ahead and do the whole head because sometimes I miss part and I may need to fix it. So if I do all of the sections, I may end up messing up and have to redo it, and that's just extra work that I'm not trying to do. By the way, with this Shine Jam, I use it for the majority of the front of my hair because that's the part you want to look the neatest. So I slick the edges back, and then sometimes I would do some of the braids that are further behind.
Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn, you should have been downtown.
So I am under braiding the front of my hair as well. Again, I don't want the braids to stick up if I over braid.
People are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn. Downtown, where I got caught with the rubber bullet tray. Got it in my name now. I'm a shooter. Never understand why they do it.
I'm not doing that many mini braids in each section because the front of my hair, if you can tell, maybe it's about a third more so than a half. I made the braids in the back thicker, and I don't mind if the front is slightly smaller. That's okay to me. And it's just less work trying to squeeze in another braid in that row. So
this ain't 92, so we in the new rules. Niggas got hip, so we don't lose the projects. About to hit Rodale with my little cousin Marcus. Someone threw a whole brick in the Neiman Marcus. Help me put the whole mannequin in the charger.
now I'm on section 4 out of 5. I do less sections in the front than I do in the back.
You should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets are flying. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn, you should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets are flying. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn, you should have been downtown.
Y'all saw that? My butt almost fell back. Dang. Ooh-wee, another section is completed. Guys, I've seen the results over the years. When I first started, my hair was a lot thinner and shorter, and over time it's gotten thicker and healthier, and it's just worth it. So when you braid your hair, it's like you're banding the hair together. You're taking all these tiny strands and you're locking it in place so that it's stronger against breakage. You are securing the moisture inside. So that's why it's a great protective style. I am nearing the end of this hairstyle, so it definitely came out great. You guys should try it for yourself and definitely let me know your results and how braids work on your hair. So I just want to say thanks guys so much for watching my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and turn on your notifications so you can know when I post a video. Thanks so much. Bye.